Hey guys, Matt here from Team Fit Syndicate, going through your mobility basics. So today we're going to look at the old big glute max, okay? So we're going to start to target some of these ones which, if you're squatting, if you're deadlifting, if you're snatching, if you're RPMing, whatever you're doing, these glutes are going to be tight, okay? So we're going to start off nice and basic, just on the blue foam rollers, okay? Basically what we're going to get you to do is just start off by sitting down on top of it, okay? And then we're just going to cross one leg on top of the other, okay? That's going to allow us just to shift a bit more weight onto one side. So today I'm going to focus on my left side. What it does, it just helps that hip to open out and it helps the foam roller to sink into the glutes, okay? This is a really easy, user-friendly way where you can start to change how much pressure you want to allow. Obviously we don't want to bash the heck out of them straight off the bat, okay? So this is a great way just to get in there to start off and feel where your pain threshold's at, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off just on the bottom of your glutes, and we're just going to try and relax those glutes as much as you can, okay? You've got to try and let that foam roller just sink in. If you're jammed up, if you're tight, if you're thinking about squeezing those muscles, you're not going to get any release out of them. Okay, so you've just got to try and relax, let the foam roller sink in, and just start to roll around. Okay, you'll find a few areas, you'll find a few lumps and bumps. Okay, what I tend to do is I find one of those bumps and I just kind of sit on it. Okay, I might find that, hey, this is about a 7 out of 10 on pain scale. Okay, so then I'll sit on it and I'll roll it until it goes down to about a 3. Okay, you'll find that after sort of 30 seconds of even rolling on one spot, that pain threshold and that knot will tend to go pretty quick. Okay, so have a roll around, see where you're at. Okay, that's progression 1, is starting off on the foam roller. Progression 2 would be moving into something a little bit more aggressive, like these release balls. Okay, these guys are probably the most handy tool in my toolkit. If I'm not stretching or training clients or whatever I'm doing, I've got one of these releasing a muscle somewhere, okay? So these guys are really user-friendly, they travel easy, okay? And in terms of a release point of view, they will take you to town. So, from the glutes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into that same position, okay? And we're just gonna let that ball just sit right into the glute, okay? We're gonna let it sink in, and we're just going to hold it there. So even for me there, I squatted yesterday, I've got some tight muscles, okay? That feels good. So we're just going to sit on there, take some deep breaths, okay? When it comes to releasing, you want to try and breathe as much as you can. Keep the oxygen blowing, and it also helps you just relax. Let it sink in, roll it out, okay? 2 to 3 times each side, then you'll be good to go. So now we've released out that glute, we're just going to put a quick stretch on it, okay? We've got to understand when we are releasing muscles, we need to stretch them to take them through that full range of motion, all right? If you do release a muscle and you don't take it to that full range of motion, chances are it's going to get pretty jammed up pretty quick. So for that glute, now it's released out, we're just going to take it into a stretch. So on your knees, all you're going to do is pop in one foot forward, okay? Sitting forward, and you're just going to roll forward onto that leg, okay? So right now I'm just pushing my hips backwards, okay? And we're sitting in nice and tight, and we're just going to do some deep breathing. Okay, a couple of variations. We can bring this leg inside a little bit more, okay? That's going to hit in a little bit deeper, okay? And then we can also go straight in, okay? Pushing those hips right back. That's probably the easiest version out of both of them. Alright guys, so if you have been squatting or if you had a few issues with getting down into that deep squat, have a crack at some of this release work, okay? Get back out there and try it again, because I guarantee you it will make a big difference. And then fire away, post in the comments, let us know how we're going, okay? Because we always like to see your improvements, and can't wait to see you next week.